the NBA.
Dressed in their finest, the Mavs as they came through the tunnel earlier on, ready to give their faithful fans plenty to cheer about tonight. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge and the state flag of Texas looking majestic tonight. We're coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Last season with the Pelicans, Brandon Ingram became a star. Often his own toughest critic, Ingram said, "My motivation is being the best I can be. I can't be perfect, but if I do all I can, I think I can be close to perfect." Kevin, he's putting in the work to get as close as he can. Back to you.
He is indeed, DA. Thank you. And our third month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. Taking a look at Atlanta, they couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at the Mavericks, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played, plenty of time to turn things around.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with ball, and it's Adams in at the 5 down low. And for the Mavericks, Doncic out there with Burke. Then there's Richardson. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
Williamson finds ball. Porzingis with the block. Down low. Here's the break. Richardson, no luck. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Here's Bledsoe. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, Bledsoe and strong finishes just seem to go together like peanut butter and jelly.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Burke, the pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Bledsoe with it. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. Outside, ball. He kicks it to Williamson. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's Adams on the follow.
Adams just continuing to grind it out. Outstanding staying after that possession. And then he grabs a second chance deuce.
Now, here's Doncic. He's coming off a 34-point game against Minnesota.
His passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Ingram against Richardson. 5 to shoot. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Richardson.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And he misses his first shot.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Richardson the pass to Powell. Ingram against Richardson. Passes it to Porzingis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Porzingis not thinking twice, saw the gap, got in there, and scores.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But, you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Dallas shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Well, after the boos on draft night when he got to the league, you could immediately recognize the unique talents of Kristaps Porzingis, and he keeps trying to raise the bar for himself. An exciting young player for the league.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Williamson. The putback, it's rebounded by Dallas.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Yep, it counts.
And Richardson could be the total package. Phenomenal that time at knowing when to dish it.
Pelicans trail by 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the pass to Williamson. Ingram outside. Doncic with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Richardson gets a wide open look. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Let's see some of the numbers here for Kristaps Porzingis.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under him.
Burke with the bounce pass. Clock at 6. Powell, the pass to Richardson. Here's Doncic. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Bledsoe, and Bledsoe with the stuff.
And how about the quickness of Bledsoe? Excels at leaking out and scoring off the fast break situation.
Doncic against Ball. Doncic, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it. A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
And it's almost unfair for a 6'9" guy like Ingram to handle the rock like that. Just superb at maneuvering through the D.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan. Let's look at the stats for Eric Bledsoe. The past month has been surreal. Averaging about 22 points per, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Burke's got 5 points so far. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set, he has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
To the middle. Here's Powell over Williamson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him. And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the 2nd round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
Now, here's Ball. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Phoenix.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Burke. Here's Bledsoe. Powell pulls it in. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Suns. And Doncic, here we go.
And when you want Doncic, he's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bam.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. 9-point game. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, good luck trying to stop Zion there. He's so determined to score. When the defense gets physical with him, he comes right back at him.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Redick comes in for Richardson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic.
Zion's part of a very exclusive club, a player who comes into the league as a clear #1 pick. A lot of responsibilities on his shoulder to turn the franchise around into a consistent championship caliber competitor.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Hart. Pass to Hayes. All alone. They get the rebound. A second chance effort. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, good luck getting a shot over the 7-foot, 6-inch tall wingspan of Kristaps Porzingis.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Pelicans also changing it up. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Zion Williamson. And it's Johnson in for Brandon Ingram. Hart kicks to Hernan Gomez. Passes it to Hart. Here's Hayes. The pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. His 3-pointers off the mark. Mavericks leading by 8. The drive by Redick. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. And so he hits both.
You could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Hayes. He dishes it to Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And James Johnson is tough. I mean, he just plays tough. It's impressive. Good at finding ways to draw contact.
For New Orleans, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And that one falls for Johnson.
Yeah, like a 5-tool baseball player, James Johnson's one of those guys who does a little bit of everything for his team.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. And here's Brunson. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Redick. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And the Pelicans miss again. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to Minnesota. Now here's Brunson. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Count that bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Hart. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Back to Hernan Gomez. On the wing, Johnson. Guarded by Hardaway. Johnson can't hit. Mavericks leading by 10. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
So it's the Pelicans now. The Mavericks making the shot. Hernan Gomez kicks to Hart. Back to Hernan Gomez. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at Texas. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, Dallas down 5 spots from them.
And I think for New Orleans, they've had a nice run here to start the season. Up there near the top of the standings and looking like they're comfortable.
No doubt about that. It hasn't taken them any time to announce that they're a different team this year. One that's ready to take the next step and join the ranks of playoff contenders.
And the Pelicans with possession here. After Tim Hardaway missed from long range.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Redick passes to Kleba, and they're moving it up. For the finish, throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Brunson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Redick finds Brunson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Hardaway, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Well, the strength of Johnson, they're hard to contain, adept at scoring despite getting bodied up.
Here's Brunson, following the score by James Johnson. Brunson the pass to Hardaway. Picked him clean. Johnson with it. Hardaway picks him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Pelicans have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The pass to Redick. We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And up the floor again for New Orleans. Running the court. Drops in the tray. 7 points in the game. Now Hardaway. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the Mavericks lead by 5. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Dallas Mavericks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And here are the Pelicans now, trailing by 5. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Dallas, Maxi Kleba is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then there's Burke. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. Here's Burke following the score by James Johnson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Now here's Johnson. His last outing, he had 8 points. Burke looking over the floor. Cauley Stein. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Well, a 7-footer that has a bit of moxie. Willie Cauley-Stein loves to play rough down low.
Burke covering. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Doncic outside. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Cauley-Stein throws it down.
But maybe the length coming into play this time for Cauley-Stein as he's up and over the top of everyone.
Pelicans trail by 9. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, "We can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop." Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Porzingis, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Richardson in for J.J. Redick. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season. And here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days. And these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You take a look at Ingram. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend. But, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now. And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Here's Doncic. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Powell, that's good.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Pass to Williamson. Porzingis with the block.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 11-point game. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
And it's Ingram missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Richardson. That one falls coming off Burke's feet.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pelicans trail by 13. Bledsoe passes to Adams. Richardson against Ingram. Doncic with the steal. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Powell. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Ball. In the corner, it's Ingram. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here's Dallas. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's Richardson, and he converts the layup. Richardson's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of play where I feel like Josh Richardson's feeling more and more comfortable. Gets up big time.
Adams against Porzingis. Adams outside. For three, Bledsoe. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks leading by 15. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Good D by Williamson. The Pelicans have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Shots good by Bledsoe.
Good job on the pass there. Bledsoe with a quick and confident decision.
Burke with it. He has 7. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here is Bledsoe. The Mavericks making the shot. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Look, it's nice to be a tough, small guy in this league. If you're built like Eric Bledsoe, the contact, no effect.
Now, here's Doncic. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. To the paint. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
Dallas calls timeout.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
Yeah, I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
Dallas leading by 10. And here is Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Here's Bledsoe. Passes it to Williamson. Kicks it to Ingram. Teardrop shot. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here they go. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Richardson. Doncic has got 6.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Powell against Williamson. Over to the wing. 5 on the clock. Bledsoe passes to Williamson. And the shot is good. 9 points in the game so far.
Again, floor vision from Eric Bledsoe makes dishing that basketball look easy.
There's the pass to Powell. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Powell. Here's Doncic. That one, no good. Adams, some nice D.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Eric Bledsoe. The Mavericks shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Up top, Doncic. He's covered by Ball. The 3 from Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. So it's the Pelicans now. Ingram outside. Bledsoe left side. Williamson outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Doncic against Bledsoe. Doncic, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Mavericks with some changes. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Richardson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Burke. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Now here's Bledsoe. 11 points in the game. Porzingis with the steal. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The putback, and no good that time. And it's Dallas the other way, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Now, you can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Here's Cauley Stein, and Adams sends it back.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Dallas making a switch here. Redick is checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Josh Hart comes in for Lonzo Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis. And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
First free throw is good.
Just Eric Bledsoe, when he's in these games and you can see he's got hyper focus, he can become a big problem. Athletic, plays both ends of the floor, and that power from him at the guard position is very unique.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Dallas leading by 14. Now here's Brunson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Here's Cauley Stein.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Hardaway. First and 3-point field goal percentage. And how about his top 10 ranking and free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters. That free throw, no good.
The one thing about Willie Cauley-Stein is you don't really use the word length with him. You talk about his mobility and just how athletic as a big he can be. That activity can be disruptive to any team they're playing against.
Bledsoe kicks to Hayes. Johnson outside. Floats it up for Bledsoe. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Bledsoe's got 11 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and it looks like Eric Bledsoe right now is sniffing out some more offensive opportunities.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. Second, the Mavericks.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense. really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Mavericks leading by 11. Pass to Porzingis. He kicks it to Cauley-Stein. 1:25 left in the first half of the game. 6 to shoot. Down low. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Johnson. He has 6. It's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Cauley-Stein. And here's Porzingis. Adams defending. Adams against Hardaway. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Steven Adams picks one up.
It feels like he can take on anyone on the inside. Hardaway Jr. loved the aggressive attitude there.
And so he makes both from the line.
And Tim Hardaway Jr. has some nights where it just looks effortless for him to get out and get 20 points. It's nice when he rebounds and passes in those games as well, showing complete game.
Buries it down low. 9 points in the game so far. Dallas leading by 11. Here's Brunson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Over in the corner, Porzingis. It's Redick on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
J.J. doing a great job of selling the pump fake there. People always worried about him getting that shot off quickly.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Redick.
Well, the former Dookie, J.J. Redick, has carved out an incredible role as one of the league's most deadly shooters.
Takes a shot at the elbow, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first half of play. It's Dallas. They lead by 13. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was all Kristaps Porzingis in the first quarter. He had 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. Now that the unicorn is healthy, Shaq, we're getting a better idea about the full potential of his game.
Yeah, he went from no playmakers in New York to Doncic in Dallas. Listen, Porzingis has been set up to succeed now.
Is that a unicorn?
Yes.
I've never heard one. Wow. Well, he's much more competitive on the glass, too. He's added some strength in those years off of not playing. It's going to be better suited for the long run. For the, how's it work?
Hey, does it hurt when I hit your horn like this?
Smell the horn. It's a unicorn.
Okay, but they got a horn on their head.
It's not a horn. It's a eunuch horn. Get it? Unicorn, eunuch horn.
I got it. Yeah, I swear to you. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Eric Bledsoe has been exceptional here, guys.
Well,
they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball out there at Bledsoe, and it's Adams in at the 5 spot.
Bledsoe likes to get to the floater, especially with the bigger guys around the rim.
Mavericks leading by 11. Now Burke. On the wing, Doncic. And the 3 off target.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
The Mavericks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Pelicans trail by 11. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. Here's Williamson, following the score by Josh Richardson. The drive by Williamson. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
I like to see Richardson up there and finishing strong.
Here's Ingram. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Bledsoe outside. The feed now to Williamson. Shoots over Powell. And it's Williamson missing.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Passes it to Ball. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Well, so hard to knock Lonzo Ball off his center of gravity. That time, a good job of keeping his composure around the challenge.
Now here's Powell. He's got 8. Outside, Porzingis. The pass to Burke. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Adams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. The three-pointer no good. Dallas leading by 13. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And checking out the numbers for Ingram.
What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging about 22 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds.
And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
And that one falls for Burke. And he makes both free throws. And so here is New Orleans. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 17. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Doncic, and he gets the bucket. Doncic has got 8 points.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for New Orleans. Down by 15. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Pass to Burke. Just 5 to shoot. Richardson the pass to Burke. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up. First one falls for him. Burke hits them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pelicans trail by 15. Bledsoe passes to Adams. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Hernangomez is checked in for the Pelicans. Ball against Doncic. New Orleans moving it around. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Richardson. Mavericks leading by 15.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
Yeah, B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually that metabolism is going to slow down, and if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
And so here is New Orleans. The Mavericks making the shot. Ball with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ingram against Richardson. Passes it to Powell. Doncic bounce pass. Here's Porzingis. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
At 7-3, Porzingis with no trouble seeing over the defense. Excellent pass and a very unselfish play.
Bledsoe taking his time here. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now here's Burke, guarded by Bledsoe. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. It's stolen by Hernangomez. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Williamson dishes to Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists in the game.
Try to prevent Bledsoe from charging inside. Easier said than done. Once he sees the lane, pretty much over for the defense.
Dallas calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Pelicans trail by 13. Here's Hart. Makes it off the glass.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
For Dallas, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Brunson with it. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hardaway against Johnson. New Orleans gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Hardaway. Dallas leading by 11. Banked in off the glass. Hardaway has got 11 points.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is just a tremendous athlete. He spots a great route to the rim and doesn't settle.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. Brunson covering. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Pelicans trail by 13. Hart kicks to Hernangomez. And there's the pass to Hart. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ball's checked in. Pelicans shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Brunson covering. Hernangomez in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Hardaway, no good. Pelicans trail by 13. Outside ball. And stolen by Redick. One-on-one here. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein, a lot of his shots are predictable shots within the offense, so he stays confident with those opportunities.
Ball against Redick. Ball, the pass to Hernangomez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Pelicans have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Hernangomez.
A second-round pick who relies on instincts and a little bit of size. Hernangomez, actually a pretty good free throw shooter.
Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. And New Orleans also making a change. Bledsoe's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They host the Kings after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Hardaway with a wide open look from outside off the mark.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from James Johnson. And here's Brunson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Powell. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes to Hardaway. Over Johnson. Pelicans with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Bledsoe. 23 points in the game.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside ball. Bledsoe against Brunson. Ball with the bucket.
Well, again, big guards, that helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
Dallas leading by 11. Brunson the pass to Powell. Now Cauley Stein. Left side Hardaway. Redick is in the corner. Now here's Ball. He's got 6. Johnson can't hit. Outside Hardaway. Inside. Cauley Stein dishes to Powell. Dallas again missing. Pelicans trail by 11. Fires at the elbow. Ball no good. Runs in the pass to Hardaway. Here's Cauley Stein, and he finishes nicely on the way up. Cauley Stein's got 4 points this quarter. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Mavericks lead by 13. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Mavericks leading by 13. Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Powell. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Richardson. And at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Well, if you can use that athleticism on offense, why not try it on defense? James Johnson putting his 7'1" wingspan to great use.
Pelicans trail by 13. Ball with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. And Ball slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Redick for three. Offensive rebound. Cauley Stein. The shot will not fall. And Adams has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Ball with the bucket.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Now here's Richardson. And Adams sends it back. And it's Ball in the corner. There's the three. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Richardson. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pelicans trail by 9. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Brunson. The Mavericks have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Richardson, no luck.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Dallas leading by 9. Cauley Stein with it. Now defended by Adams. Here's Richardson. Connects on the 9-footer.
That's a silky smooth form of Josh Richardson on the perimeter. His jumper looking reliable in this one.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Now Bledsoe. And it's Hayes in the corner. And the Pelicans miss again. Guys, some great passing from them.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now here's Redick. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And the shot goes in.
Well, Ingram just letting it rip right now on the offensive end.
Dallas calls timeout.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Cauley Stein. Doncic comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Burke in for Jalen Brunson. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Williamson is checked in for Hayes. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Well, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's what we could say to the ball. So long.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Now here's Powell. And Doncic, here we go. And that one is good. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Bledsoe dishes to Ingram.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Now here's Burke. Tries it from 19, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Bledsoe. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Williamson. Ball with a wide open look. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down. Mavericks leading by 15. Here's Powell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. The first one falls. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And Adams has got the ball here for New Orleans. It's a 16-point game. And that one's good. Ingram.
Well, when he gets around there, because he's so long and so quick off the floor, Brandon Ingram tough to stop.
To the middle. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Now here's Bledsoe. Burke covering. Ingram kicks to Bledsoe. And the pass to Williamson. 5 to shoot. Powell against Ball. Here's Adams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, a combination of muscle and some focus right there allows Steven Adams to collect another bucket.
Pass to Burke. Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Powell. Here's Williamson. Bledsoe for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Burke in the corner. Powell with it. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis finishing strong that time, no doubt about that one.
Bledsoe with it. Outside, Ball. Doncic comes with the double team. Porzingis with the block. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. And Burke has it in the corner. Passes it to Porzingis. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got his 7th assist in the game.
Defense right now looking for the off switch on Porzingis. It's not to be found.
Pelicans trail by 18. Adams outside. The dish to Ingram. That shot off. Nice D from Porzingis. Now the pass to Powell. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Now here's Ingram. And it's good. 2 points. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter.
And Brandon Ingram showing some toughness that time. That's a strong finish.
To the left side wing. Pass to Powell. Over Williamson. Offensive rebound. Porzingis against Adams. Porzingis passes to Powell. And that one drops for him. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of it.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. Now here's Bledsoe. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Adams, no hesitation, and right to the rim.
Dallas leading by 18. And here's Richardson. Dishes it to Doncic. Powell kicks to Doncic. Connects from three-point range.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Now here's Powell. Here's Porzingis, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Porzingis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Now, how pretty is that shot for Porzingis? A nice release point, and so soft coming off the fingertips.
Adams dishes to Bledsoe, and the officials call a traveling violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Now here's Burke. Pass to Powell. It's blocked. And now the Pelicans on the break. Ball's running. Mavericks leading by 23. Here's Porzingis. Pelicans with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Richardson against Ingram. And the foul on Josh Richardson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Pelicans with possession here. Ingram. And the layup's good off the glass. And that's 10 points for Brandon Ingram.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
Doncic outside. He dishes it to Richardson. To the paint, the 10-footer. And the shot is long.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here's Burke. Good on the triple. Burke's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Now Ingram. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
High post shot. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
And the first one drops.
And Josh Richardson, continuing to develop his overall game, has such good height at the 2-guard spot.
Good on both. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Count it. .153 left to play here in the fourth. Richardson outside. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Richardson. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Richardson. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. James Johnson's checked in for Hayes. Melli passes to Doncic. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Bay. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
Really a big-time win for these guys. They lost their first 2 games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the 4th time.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Porzingis.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
Here's Johnson. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Hernan Gomez. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
And consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson. Rebound by Alexander Walker. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, you know, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.